Welcome to the Basement League Show. My name is AJ. To my left is St. Nicholas and Lenny to my right.
Oh, wow, that was
very low key.
Wham bam.
We will be talking about one of the best movies that came out in 2021.
Yeah, one of the best movies that's come out in a
while.
while.
Long time. Spider-Man.
Did you guess? Oh. I was gonna Dora the Explorer, but like, do you know what movie it is, kids?
Do you know what movie it is, kids? Did
That's
you say
right!
Spider-Man? No Way Home? You are correct.
Right.
Movie was amazing from beginning to end. Like, I love
Beginning, middle,
the whole
semi-middle, even the credits.
even the credits.
The whole front to back, the whole movie was great. I was just gonna say, like, our biggest worry going into it was, are they throwing too much at the wall and seeing what sticks?
Haha.
Everything stuck. Everything about this movie was amazing. The storyline just made sense. Like, this is, if you, DC, take a lesson. Take a lesson. If you want to go and make a movie, a trilogy, and make it make sense, and come out on top and have a third movie make sense, this is it. So, in the beginning, you have a
Exposed Tom Holland.
Just trying to figure out how to not
Mysterio at his moments of
In a
death.
clean exposed, get your mind out of the gutters.
I don't know. He did have his shirt off in the room, and Happy did go, I didn't see anything.
That was great.
Touche.
She's like, well, make sure you use protection. Make sure you use protection. That's a good wing ad right there.
You saw them spider bite abs.
Look, man.
He got cut for this. He got big. He put on, what, 10 more pounds of muscle than the last
I don't know if it was for this one or for Uncharted, because it had to make him
Yeah, he had to get
Uncharted.
pretty big.
Because him being as skinny as he always think he'd be taking punches from dudes, like.
No,
He definitely got beefed up.
He got beefed up for that, but this movie was amazing. Even, I don't even want to say that. Even without the two big characters coming in to kind of
I think we can
set
give
the movie
spoilers
up.
at this point.
We got Old Man Toby.
If you haven't
And
seen this,
Garfield.
you shouldn't be watching this anyway.
Garfield gets his redemption. The Amazing
That
Spider-Man gets
was
his redemption.
my favorite part of the movie.
We
I
tried not to
cried.
cry.
No, I
shed a tear.
tried not to cry. I cried.
I was ready for
shed
it.
a tear.
I was like, my boy.
You see all the memes? Oh, you can't do that, can you? You see Spider-Man jump down after Mary Jane. You can't do that, can you?
Oh
I was like, that is wrong and terrible. Take that down.
I
Don't
just
put that up.
Not only that moment where he dives faster and he clearly learned from his past experience of how to dive and how to go for it.
How to catch a
rather
human.
than trying to catch her with the web.
Oh my God! Snap that back.
But after the fact, when he's checking on Mary Jane and he's or MJ. Sorry, I know her name's not Mary Jane. When he's checking on MJ, but it doesn't stand. It stands for Michelle Jones Watson,
Which I like better.
I do kind of I kind of dig that.
Mary Jane's a very old name.
It is
very old. So is Man, though.
No offense if anybody out there is named Mary Jane.
Mary
it's a pivotal
Jane.
name. But like when he was checking on her and he's
Do
like,
you? Oh, sorry. I was waiting for someone to do it.
No,
Thank you.
I have no clue what you're talking about. But like when he
Rick James, bitch.
Anyway, but back to
Spider-Man, the greatest movie ever made. The graphics were amazing. The music was freaking amazing. The storyline was amazing. The acting was amazing.
I'm amazed though. I was impressed that actually able to get.
The acting was fantastic. Seeing Garfield's emotion.
Not
like
that,
I said,
no.
After he catches her, seeing that emotion, that was fantastic.
Lizard and Sandman, they were just voiceovers for the whole thing. Well, no, Tom Sand Church is the very, very end.
Yeah.
They're both at the very end.
And they do like the Raimi vs. Spider-Man 3 where you see kind of his likeness and like when they in the face of the sand and all that, but
yeah. But I'm saying like it's the fact that
you
you definitely could tell they either were just busy or they were just like, hell, Alfred Molina came out of retirement for this.
Yeah.
But you could definitely tell that was they had other to do that day. And it was like, yeah, I'll be in your
Well, you look at Molina. Molina straight up says, "I'm here for the money."
Oh yeah,
they threw a lot of money at me, and I couldn't say no.
Oh, and I don't think he was bullshitting at all in that interview. He's like, "No, I'm here for the money."
I'm here for the money. So is Jamie Foxx. When someone says, and the zeros just keep going.
Yeah.
You're gonna say yes.
Because like Kelvin just said, Alfred Molina's like been retired from acting
for a long time. Even his wife.
I want to say about 10 10-ish years.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, they gotta be doing this a full-on CGI, no voiceover. Doc Ock, someone's gonna have to play his kid. And they got him.
It was great seeing him see Toby. He's like, Peter, my dear boy. I was like, hey,
Peter, my dear boy.
Yeah.
I love that. You grew up.
You grew up.
Because he doesn't remember. The last thing he remembers is his experiment. That's it. He doesn't remember anything after that.
His whatever you want to call him, his claws around his throat.
And like talking to him. Like, I love. But here's the elephant in the room, or the goblin in the room.
Willem Dafoe, 66 years old, doing his own stunts.
Most of his own stunts. Like, I'm sure some of that was, they're like, no, you're not.
CGI. Some of it had to be a little bit of CGI in there
like
to help him. Because he was getting...
Like when he gets slammed either through the balcony or flipped over Peter's head on the Statue of Liberty. Like, I'm saying, there's some stuff that the studio's probably like, sit the fuck down, old man.
You think?
I don't know. He spine-bustered Spider-Man through
that's spine-buster.
10 floors. Someone keeps putting the meme up like Arn Anderson and Willie Dafoe, who did it better. Come on, guys. That's Green Goblin. That's a goddamn Green Goblin. He spine-bustered Spider-Man through all the floors.
He really
powerbombed him. Batista,
he really let him have it. Like, as far as like a fight scene goes, I've never seen a superhero.
That was an intense
fight. Just get their ass so thoroughly handed.
Did you watch Toby's original fight against him and then watch Tom's fight against him? It's
so different.
So different. And he's like, Toby's just throwing lefts, punch it, and he's just taking it. He's like, Peter, it's me. Because he can't take it. And then you see him jumping up on the shoulders, trying to beat him up, and he's just taking the punches and smiling and laughing. I was like, that is the Goblin I want. And I saw shades of Joker, and I need it in my life. But I'm saying, like, William Dafoe, his facials, his voice, his acting, he could have played an amazing
It was
Joker.
Scary, like, how they show him just, his smile getting bigger and bigger with each punch.
The blood coming out on his teeth.
That was terrifying.
I love how, when he goes back, he's just looks like just a homeless, just aged man.
Yeah.
He's just trying to figure out his life. And Aunt May, he was like, Aunt May was so nice to him.
He hustled them.
He didn't hustle.
No, he didn't, because it's the split personality.
When I am this person, I don't remember. I black out.
Yeah.
And he asked him, "What did I do?" And he can't go. He goes back and forth. That's why Peter was just like stopping him. He's like, "You don't want to do this, literally, because it's not who you think it is.
Yeah.
It's a split personality." That's why Peter never killed him on his own. He just let him kill himself.
Or at the end of the first Raimi vs. Spider-Man, he has that sympathy when Goblin's down on his knees. He's like,
he felt like he knocked him.
Yeah, he felt like he knocked him back into Norman Osborn.
Yeah. We got Doctor Strange kicking ass. The guy, if I don't give a. It has nothing to do with me. Was the person came through? Wong.
Okay.
Don't involve me in this. He just leaves. I was like, how are you gonna leave with so much stuff about to go wrong, bro?
Especially with his role in Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Wong's one of my favorite characters now.
I like the fact that Wong had Abomination throw a match for him just so he can get the money. He's like you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of is it Bok Choy or Choi in Mortal Kombat? The guy that's like that trained Liu Kang and Kung Lao.
I was gonna say, isn't Bok Choy at dinner?
It is, but it's Choi Bok something. I always say Bok Choy every time I see him. It's awful. I'm a terrible person for that. I can't pronounce a lot of the Eastern names, but he reminds me of that character a lot. Just very much a drunk. I'm just waiting for him to come out as an alcoholic or something ridiculous. And
I feel like he just drinks tea.
Wong drinks tea.
I feel like
he drinks tea and he listens to Beyonce.
I can say, and Beyonce. Don't involve me in this.
I love how.
Do you think he was going
Tom
somewhere?
beat Doctor Strange with geometry.
Yeah,
he beat him with geometry.
Literally just webbing different parts.
Just science.
He knew it was going to spiral and eventually catch. Oh, that was fantastic.
He's like, wait, geometry. I love that so good. Okay, but the last thing I want to mention is we did get what 6 villains? We did get the signature 6.
Who was the 6th one?
Venom.
Technically.
Venom's like sitting at the bar in Mexico chilling. He's supposed to be a villain. That's why they said everybody that knows Spider-Man. I'm not talking about that. What's his name? Tom Hardy.
Eddie Brock
might not know him, but Venom does.
Because you've seen.
They're all a collective. All of.
Did you finally see Carnage?
I watched the first one. I wouldn't watch it. I didn't watch that. This is Carnage.
Well, anyway, so how are you even gonna make this point right now?
No, because
he's heard me make this point.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't hear you make this point. It's proven. They just showed him in the universe.
Yeah, but the reason why they did that, if you need to watch Carnage to understand why he's right there.
Actually, because I did remember I spoiled, like 3 or 4 videos back, I spoiled the
but he's not gonna
end
pay
credit
attention.
thing.
He won't pay attention.
No, in the end credit of Carnage, they talk about the hive mind, the multiversal hive mind knowledge of the symbiotes.
Yeah, but that's comic canon.
No, I know that. I'm saying you're picking it up from.
I'm picking up from comics. He's picking up from the Carnage. I'm like, yeah, they're all. It's their sentient beings, or not sentient. They are a like Brainiac. They all everything that they fight, it comes back through, and they all. So one of them knows. One of them knows that whether it's Carnage or Venom.
No, Venom knows. It's because Venom from the Sam Raimi verse knows Spider-Man.
But Spider-Man. So we get that. I love it. It's like humans.
Nobody was bringing back Topher Grace.
Aliens love human flesh. I just love. We love to eat flesh. Nope. So you're telling me that everybody just disappeared for 5 years? Like the whole this Eddie Brock's trying to understand what the hell's going on because he is not the smartest guy. And Venom's just literally getting upset because he's talking about aliens and he's an alien. He's like mad. We eat flesh. Like mad. It's funny. And then he
got the end credit scene.
Yes. But guys, watch Spider-Man. We spoiled something. It's on you. This movie's been out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
By the time this video airs,
it will be out for a month.
Been out for at least like a month or 2.
It's awesome.
A month and a half.
DC needs to take some notes on how to complete a trilogy and not even complete.
Spoiler alert: they won't.
No, they won't.
But but how to write a trilogy that makes freaking sense. Marvel has proven from the beginning of a movie they can make an entire universe make sense.
I was gonna say how to manage a team up in a universe period.
Without just let's just put all these heroes that nobody cares about together. Yeah. We literally cried at how awesome this movie was. They didn't just show us Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire. They didn't just throw us in their face. Here's your heroes.
We forgot the biggest spoiler, or the biggest great.
I don't want to spoil that one.
If they're watching this, they best have seen Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Oh, Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Fucking Murdock.
Matt Murdock. Catching bricks.
A small scene.
So small, but the best scene. Not the best scene, obviously, but definitely
powerful. One of the most powerful scenes.
An amazing scene.
You can definitely tell who has watched the Daredevil show in the theater, because there's some people are like, and other people are like, what? You know,
who's that?
It's not saying anything.
Is that supposed to be somebody? But yes, that is somebody.
That is supposed to be somebody very important.
That's Daredevil, and he caught a brick before Spider-Man could catch it. Which I love the fact that Spider-Man's hand was out and Daredevil caught it and just put it down. Who's like what? But who are you? I'm a very good lawyer. Hell yeah, he is.
We gotta mention 2 great moments in the movie.
And we do gotta wrap this up.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love that.
And then when they're all pointing each other, I thought I was Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. Well, apparently I'm Spider-Man 3. He wanted to be. He thought he was Spider-Man 2. Oh, I thought I was Spider-Man 2. No, man, you're 3.
I didn't realize that they kind of do that. They do the whole Spider-Man thing twice.
Yeah. In the lab,
in the lab, and then while they're in the middle of the battle.
Yeah. He's like, you're
Spider-Man 2. I thought I was
Spider-Man. Just in case you missed it the first time, we're getting to see you guys again.
I thought I was Spider-Man 2. And it's just amazing. To be honest with you, I knew Tobey would nail it. Tobey's he's an incredible actor. I was more worried about Andrew Garfield coming back after so long of not being Spider-Man. He made sure that his career would not be defined by being Spider-Man. Yeah. But he just slid in it so well, and he did such a good job of being that hurt, angry, just mad Peter Parker, where his girlfriend's dead, he's still angry, and he's just admits, I stopped holding back. I started just beating the shit out of dudes. But thank you guys for watching, guys. Check out Spider-Man: No Way Home. It's incredible. You will blow your little mind.
Or check the socials. Follow. Tuesdays and Fridays. We love you guys.
Hey.